What if I gamify my life? What if we gamify our lives? Unfortunately, we don't have a HUD or anything to see our stats, but what if we create something like that? So that's the idea of today's video, to brainstorm something. First, skills. Skills in the game could include combat, could include etc. Things that are progressible. Is that a word? Well, we definitely need. Okay, what's important to life? I guess first, health, health. Money, I think, should be something separate. Money, we here. Why is it bold? Okay, is it trying to money? Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. Money, skills. So money is just something by itself. We got health. We got what else? What else is? It'll just be like soft skills. I don't know, like skills you could max, like work on. Health, uh, communication. Is that boring? Kind of boring. Uh, like, like, I guess what do we define a success? How should we define a successful person? When you see someone in a video game with max stats, they're like, wow, they've they figured out the game. Because I guess what's important, I guess to me, is definitely relationships from family, friends, etc. You know, doesn't have to be intimate or anything like that. That's important for sure. So a skill that could be something that can be progressed would be. I feel like communication is a sub skill. I feel like we should only have maybe 5 skills that we we can level up. Health. Health is something that's really hard to measure. Perhaps. Oh yeah, I see. This is hard. I feel like I need to base it off a game. I feel like I need to play more MMORPGs. Relationships, family, friends, etc. Definitely, like it or not, a career is important. A career is very vague. It doesn't have to be a 9 to 5. It could be your own business. It could be something. I guess fulfillment. Yes. Oh, that's important. What makes what makes you mm, enjoy life and give you just like joy. That's how I really understand fulfillment. What makes you complete? What makes life worth living? Which could be very deep. Career. I don't know. Career is definitely important, but in the most important category, I'm not so sure. Also, putting others first also feels wrong. I feel like it should be ourselves. I guess we'll put healthy here. It's very vague. This is for being able to live. That's why it's important. Yep. Relationships, fulfillment. Hmm. Health, relationships, fulfillment. That feels okay. Let me think. What do I want to be like 10 years later? I definitely want to be healthy. I definitely want to have good relationships with people. I definitely want to feel good about myself. And I feel like being good at yourself, like your career, since money is obviously like or not important. I feel like making it the most important, and also like I feel like it's a bucket under perhaps like you want a fulfilling career. I feel like it's something that's so important to our lives that I think we need to add career. And this is just um the truth is something that makes us money, so we can so we're able to have the lifestyle you would want, but also to to give value to give value to either yourself or the world, which is why a career that's the more value first, the more compensation you should usually get. And if it's actual value that impacts the world in a good way, such as making people's life easier, entertainment, then usually it ends up making us feel good about ourselves. I don't really know where I'm going with this. With whoa, that list. I don't know where I'm going with this. Skills, communication. Hmm. I feel like it would just be so interesting if we develop some sort of app. Maybe I should ask AI on what they think about this. Communication. There's definitely more skills. I just something's blanking. I guess also how do you measure? Because for a skill to be a skill, we need one, a starting point. Two, able to master. Once you're able to master it, and we need a measurable way to master the skill. I guess that's all we need is this actually. I'm not sure anything can be a skill, but there's definitely we can definitely build pillars. There's probably a book about this. Hmm. Communication. That's definitely something. I'm just gonna start brainstorming. There's definitely mm, plan. No, planning's not a good one. Risk could be something. Time management, no. Communication. Mm, knowledge, of course. What about knowledge? Go to school. If you dumb life down, what it is essentially is surviving people and fun and yourself. That's my take on life. Maybe it's kind of weird to put it like this. I feel like it's obviously surviving is very bleak. We're not just surviving. At least we're not back in the past where we would have to scavenge for food. And surviving is very different now. But there's definitely communication, planning, risk. All right, well, the video's about to end, so if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I will continue this and we'll show you tomorrow.